What's going on, everybody? Doc here, Average Gamer Guys, back yet again. More Last Day on Earth action and another raid today on Mazark's this guy's base. Here we got a revenge raid going on, a C4 raid with what should be a pretty decent base. Should have a good mix of weapons, probably actually the most weapons that we'll be able to pick up, or at least the most items in the weapon category for us to pick up here, and then some just general good loot and some heals, and I think maybe a little bit of food. Pretty good base overall. So we're jumping in here. This is a 2C4. It does not need to be a 2C4 base. I'll talk about that when we jump in, but this is what we're bringing. We got 2C4, we've got 5 hatchets we're going to run in here with. It might be enough. We might need one more hatchet. We are going to attempt to probably do the reset trick as well. You can approach this base from really 2 angles. I want to secure the guns first if we're going to be using the C4. So I'm going to show you where to go ahead and do that. You do not have to go that route. You could do a 1 C4 right here if you are light on C4 and still make out very, very well. And I will showcase what that looks like for you in addition to that. If you do want to do a single C4 raid, I would recommend that you bust in, I want to say like right, honestly anywhere in here, but like right here I think is the best spot. We're not going to do that. I'm going to head over to this corner because I want to pop open this area in here. We're going to go 3 down. You can really do anything, not anything on this wall, but you can go a couple of down on this wall. Just make sure you don't hit this corner here, this little trap corner. Here we go. Right off the rip, we're going to crack this. We're going to grab some guns. This is going to be absolutely fantastic for us in terms of picking up some loot. And then we're going to open up this section. Now I'm going to go over to this side, not in the shower. What are we doing? I'm going to go over to this section. I think I'm going to go right here. I think this is on the door. You could do any of those 3 walls. And this is the section that you can pop into here. We're going to have some zombies. We'll take care of this, and then we'll talk about the base a bit and grab some loot. All right, zombies are down, and we are looking good. So we'll jump back into this crate here. Again, you've got some springs, got some of this. We do have some food here that we could utilize. I'm going to hold on that because I think we're going to crack a few more chests open. If you need heat sensors or turret parts, you can grab them here. Get a little bit of batteries. There's just a good, just kind of like random assortment of loot in this base. Plus, we are finding ourselves having a nice stack of guns so far. I think there's a few more for us to have. But before we crack anything else open, I'm going to go ahead and fill the chopper up with our initial loot. And then, like I said, we'll do the suicide trick. We'll get a run back. We'll do all of those pieces to this. Make sure we can maximize every bit of loot here. And pretty happy for 2C4. There's some really solid guns. And again, some really solid loot here. I'm just going to go ahead and grab that stuff. Actually, it might make more sense. I don't know that we stumble on anything else. I don't know that we stumble on any of these additional materials. What I don't want to do is lose out on an opportunity to grab those. We'll do that anyways. That seems pretty fine. You know what I could do instead? I could drop that in. Man, this is tough. That's a full stack. And this is a full stack. We'll take all that stuff. That seems better, actually. That might not be like the most preferred top end of the loot, but what I'm trying to do there is make sure that if we find any more steel or copper, we're going to be able to take the full stack out and essentially not waste a spot in the chopper on the suicide trick. So, okay, we've cracked this one open. We've cracked this one open. This is looking pretty good. I'm just going to grab this, these, and this, and these. Drink a little bit of water. Double check here. That's looking good. Open this one up. All right, we got some food. Can make use of. Crack this bad boy. Here's a shotgun. So we definitely want the shotgun. We also really want this. Let's make sure to take these here. Get these in the chopper. Because the next one we open up is going to bring the zombies. And we definitely want to be ready for that. So I think this is better off. I would way rather have that. And we way rather have the fuel there. And actually probably the stack of meds makes the most sense for us. We will, I'm going to go ahead and drop in here those. We can heal with the food if we need to, but we'll use the carrots. I think this is looking pretty good so far. So as you can tell, there's just a lot of stuff in this base. This base is just for one C4, really good value. If you want to just break into that section, if you want the handful of additional guns, you can break into those sections, and you can see we've picked up a few more weapons. And I want to say there's maybe one more Glock to be had here. I mean, look at this. We're just getting, we've got fuel here. We've got coupons. Everybody knows that I love coupons. I really don't need that. Let's take everything we can from this spot. We're going to have to prioritize a few things here. I want to go and make use of dropping in this fuel. We'll get a little priority stack going in here. You know, so like this, this, and this. There's a few things we'll want to keep on us. Oh, the batteries is really good. We can drop all this stuff in the chopper when we get back. Oh, off the chopper, please. I want to drop this in here. I want to just, again, maximize what we're grabbing there. Pretty good. Obviously, we could bring the chopper up here and save some time, but we're lazy. Or I guess we're rather not lazy by doing all this running back and forth. Oh boy. All right, what else do we want in here? Honestly, I need scrap, and I love coupons. That's pretty good. There's some good stuff in here. Honestly, animal rawhide and even the fabric, but we'll leave the fabric. We can make plenty of that. Okay, we're going to crack this one open. This should be, yep, and there's meds. There's some armor for us. Some more coops. This should be our zombies. So we're going to go ahead and take care of these guys as much as we can. I'm going to go ahead and heal up just so that I can knock out basically all these dudes. The old 1-2 combo. We'll run over here to the chopper. We'll let them finish us off. Actually, in the chopper, can I quickly do this? Got all the weapons in there. Haha, let's go. I'm going to show the chopper here really quick. We'll cut while we put everything away, and then we'll jump back into the base. This one's going to turn out to be pretty dang solid for us. I'm actually very excited to have a nice raid here with our C4 and everything that we got going on. So let's jump in. So here's what we got. We grabbed some fuel, and we grabbed a good bit of weapons. There are 2 Glocks, AK, VSS. We got a shotgun, M16, and a minigun. So very, very happy with this. And again, a little bit of fuel as well. So we'll get this stuff put away, and we'll jump back over to the base. All right, we're back in here. We're going to one-punch this toxic abomination. Boom! And he's down. Then, grab our things. Excuse me? Why don't we just go to that? Getting a little nervous there. I wasn't going to be able to pick all this up. All right, there we go. So we got our heals back. Let's go ahead. I'll drop some spare heals down here. And let's get this. Let's get this old chopper situated. Put a few things up while we grab a few other things. We'll grab most of that back. Into the chopper, we're going to just drop basically full stacks of stuff that we want to keep. Like I said, I think that makes the most sense for us. All right, that is looking good. Looking good, looking good. We'll get our bottles back. We'll grab that. And what else do I want to put in here? Steel plate. We'll see if we find any more steel plates. We'll just keep that in mind. And we can run back. So we got a good chunk of the weapons in. We are ready to rock and roll here to finish these off. This last handful of chests. I think there's probably still some decent goodies to be found here. And hopefully we can open up everything. So in here, I think we take both sets of the armor. Gonna leave that to it. And it's looking like we got 2 chests left. And we're gonna come right at it, I think. Copper's really solid. I think this one... Alright, we skirt by just barely missing out on having to worry about the big guy. Some more coupons. We plus these coupons up. Now it comes down to a selection criteria of what we want. I have plenty of pine. Alcohol's pretty good. Rubber would be pretty good. I'm probably going to take the stack of rubber. As personally, I will use that more. There's a military backpack there. This is just a good base overall, honestly. Really is. Very happy with it. Happy with what we've been able to pull here. I really don't need the heat sensors. I'll take the road sign instead. We have so much food. I'm actually just going to take some wood. Take another quick look at these. Top this up. I think those metal pipes are mine. And again, you got a stack of USBs here that would be good. Those are great to break down. And I think we're pretty much in business here. And I think we're just going to leave this as is. I don't even think I'm going to bother trying to kick off anything else. Just get fully healed up. This has been a nice base raid. Very much take this. Batteries. I almost want to take the batteries. Probably do something like that. Or maybe for the wrench. Seems fine. That seems okay. Normally I would take the military backpack, but we've got plenty. Yeah. Good base raid. Nothing else I'm seeing to break open. We could take a look at cracking a few of these, like a few of these other chests or a couple of these workbenches open. This does not, I don't believe, has anything in it. So we're looking really good here. I'm really happy with this. Overall, really, really solid loot. I'll give you a quick showcase of what we got. All things totaled here. And very happy. Oh, we got a lot of food here. I don't know if I want these canisters of food. Reverse. I'm gonna go take some other materials instead. I have a ton of food at the base at the moment, so I'm doing okay on that. I would rather have a few additional materials, I think. Grab some thick fabric, maybe those batteries. Stay topped up here. Thick fabric. Take the gas mask, maybe. Or the coupons. Coupons or the batteries. Oh, we grabbed the batteries already. Whoops. I'm just making sure this makes the most sense. Being pretty indecisive in this raid. The stack of USB drives is probably smarter than the 2 batteries, but I need the copper at the moment, so, and I really don't need the fuel. I said fuel. I really don't need the food. Excuse me. Okay, a longer raid video than probably normal, but you saw we had a lot of options and a lot of choices here for the loot. So this is pretty good overall. Here's a final kind of quick snapshot at what we were able to pick up in addition to all the weapons and a little bit of fuel, actual fuel that we picked up prior to this. So really good, really happy with this. I think this is just a fantastic pot of loot. 2 C4, 5 hatchets worked out literally perfectly if you take the same pathing that we did, so that was really good. If you don't, you can come in here and grab an iron hatchet and utilize that. We picked up some additional heals and just some good overall items. Really happy with what we're grabbing here to head back to the base with. So I'm going to finish this one out. We don't trigger the big one, which is always nice. I'm going to flash some socials. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for being here. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for checking it out, especially if you're checking it out to get some raid information. If you are, we are continuing to build our raid playlist, so be sure to check back often. We have a dedicated raid playlist on the channel that we're going to continue to post videos for as we do more raids, and just want it to be a good option for folks, a good information chest, if you will, for folks that are doing raids and looking to get the most out of them, understand pathings, and see what kind of resources are there, as well as what they can pick up. And this was a good base to showcase all of those different things. And if you're watching these, or if you're watching the other Last Day on Earth content, be sure to subscribe. We're on our way, and we do appreciate all the support to continue to grow the channel and the community. So thank you so much for that. But with that, we'll close this one out. Doc Average Gamer, guys. As always, thanks for watching. And we'll catch you in the next one. Happy raiding.